Hey, what's up, people? It's a bathing 8, getting ready for going to Orlando. Got a lot of requests for me playing against pros or pro. I'm here playing against Hines. He's in my third episode as well. We got a lot of talk about me speaking too fast and my mic being unclear. If you guys want the good quality, I have to get the voice capped by someone else because I'm not good with computers. I'm not computer savvy, so the audio is not going to be as good as you guys want. I mean, you're getting HD quality though, so sorry guys. Right here, I'm going to try to bounce the nade correctly and actually do hit Hines, making him one shot. He runs into me for the melee, which is pretty good, and almost ends up killing me there. I end up hearing gold lift right here. I'm going to try to bounce the nade. Even though I was one shot, because I threw a good nade, I was able to jump out and clean her off. I think that's Hines' girlfriend actually. But yeah, right here I'm trying to get rockets and still get an angle on the guys go to and put shots in them. I was going to jump open street, but I decided not to once I saw Graves was jumping open street. The reason I didn't want to jump open street with him was because one easy nade will knock us both out, or one call out of either of us will end up killing us. I went up a lift kind of foolishly without knowing if we had lobby controls, which I thought we would have since we won the top control. It was kind of foolish, but luckily I ended up getting a kill, but I lost rockets, which is really important. Right here we ended up getting a good team shot, and if you notice, my teammate does something really smart, S29. He doesn't go for the melee, which is really good. You know, we just end up getting both one shots on each person. Hines gets called out, and they say he's coming up close perp. So I ended up actually going for the melee because I thought he was going to try to rocket me. So I tried to push him for the melee. I mean, he did have his rockets out. Would have been nice to know. But I had guessed that he was going to try to melee me. Hines just came out of nowhere. That's the second time later on he's going to sneak up on me really well. He got behind the pole really well. I didn't even notice he was there. And now we're doing a pretty good job of controlling the lobby, and we're watching the pump gold and putting good shots on everybody. Right here, I'm gonna jump out rather than staying behind the pole. And the reason I did it was because I felt the guy on the pole street was gonna throw a nade. See, I felt like if I would run back, because so many times I run back to lobby, the guy just gonna launch a nade in there and it's gonna kill me. So I jumped out, thinking I can clean up Hines and then jump off, and it ended up working. Got pretty lucky there. It was really lucky on my part. We're just down here waiting for custom, and my teammates do a really good job of watching main ramp, which is really important. Main ramp and butthole are really important when you're waiting for their custom, because a lot of people nowadays, it's become the new thing to try to sneak from like sword. Right here, I do a pretty good job of, even with custom, if you notice, I noticed I was probably going to lose all my custom if I just try to go after that paddle. So, I talked about in some of my previous videos about how if you want to play Counter correctly, abuse R1 and use that to get in and out of lobby at your will. I ended up getting killed on R1 because there was two there, but I put up a good distraction though, so I'm happy with that, how it turned out. Once again, if you notice, I stood R1. The reason I didn't stay lobby and I actually ended up going for the back smack on Pros Are Ugly is because I felt the guy open perp would probably push with Pros Are Ugly and put me in a bad situation where I would once again be on R1 and then anyone open shoot would be able to clean me up. I made a foolish decision. It looked like he was one shot for a second there. I saw the spark come. I think it was from the blast of the sniper rifle. So I jumped in for the knees and he was one shot, but he was actually full shows and he ended up no scoping me. Sucks on my part. Right here I'm gonna go close perp because I saw one person lift up close perp, so I'm thinking usually people want to lift up in twos, and he does end up lifting up, but Shaking McGrady ends up betraying me. He probably could have just pulled out his gun. We would have got a nice little team shot. If you notice right there, I stuttered for a little bit because I thought they were going to look my way, but once I noticed my teammates had them distracted, I'm going to push open street and try to kill them. When you see two people that are distracted, you want to act immediately. Right here, I thought I shot him once, shot him again in melee. I was down shots, I felt, so I was trying to help him get a mutual tie there. I don't know, maybe something to register or something like that, or probably miss like a single bullet there. You probably shouldn't go for two-shot beatdown unless you feel like you're forced, which I felt like I was forced in that situation. Right here, I'm trying to push off Angela and force him. I tried cleaning him up for a second, I'm going to back off. It was kind of ballsy, jumping out like that, trying to hurry up and clean him up. I just didn't want him to get away, and I felt like I could bounce my head correctly, and I would be able to get the kill. Now that was a really nasty shape. I just got 2 feet on. I mean, just really fast. Right here, I'm gonna push on this guy, and once again, like, that nade, I didn't see it, and it came and killed me. I probably should have swung around and probably tried to strong side away as soon as I noticed that nade hit me. I am gonna try to cover back gold. Making sure we don't get flanked, because if you notice, most of my teammates are on close sides in the lobby. So you never want to get flanked from gold, because then they get a gold spawn and they're just gonna push up on you in close street. Right there, once again, you notice I didn't go for the melee and try to go for the team shot. My teammate would have done probably backed off a little quicker. We might have gotten the team shot, which is what we wanted. And I almost got the LPR on him, and I think I would have got it, but my teammate naded me, and when I saw the nade was under me, I kind of just gave up. Which is what you don't want to do. I mean, you can't beat yourself up mentally when your teammates make a mistake. You gotta keep your head in the game. It's just I saw the sticky under me, and I just was like, wow. But yeah, this is the first game. There's gonna be another game, a Narrows game. A lot of people have been asking for average gameplays, not something where I go off. So I decided to put up about an average gameplay on Narrows, and hope you guys enjoy. I wanna, yes, I'm a douche, I know, whatever. Alright, so here's the second gameplay. This is now flag gameplay. I wanna give a shout out to my opponent, Triton, for running games with me and then completely ignoring me for no reason. And then I really enjoyed shitting on you the next day in the game with the playlist. It was really fun pooping on you. But yeah. So I saw a comment that Ghost Army made about how in Halo 3 because the VR is so weak, you can if you put yourself in bad situations, you usually can't get away because you can outshoot somebody, which I feel is rather true. And then he mentioned how the sniper rifle is one of the very few weapons that allows you to make a bad decision and go around no-scope somebody and not get punished for it. I do agree with that, and I slightly kind of disagree with that in a sense. I think stickies allow people to put themselves in bad situations and walk away a victor. I see a lot of gameplay, and I watch a lot of gameplay, about an hour or two a day, to be honest, on a serious note, and I don't see a lot of players utilize their stickies to maximum capacity. I think stickies, while they're inconsistent, if you enter a situation, I'll get the cookie. I think if you enter a situation and you feel like you're about to die, and you look at your sticky as a potential let me get out of jail free card, and you look at it in that light, I think you will get out of jail free a lot of the time. This gameplay I chose simply because of that reason. Was because I felt like I used my stickies really well this game, and I got out of jail free more than once with my stickies. Right here, we're gonna get a good push top mid, and try to push out of our lobby. I think I mentioned in plenty of my other videos, you always want to push out a lobby and not out a snipe. Every time you want to push out a snipe is when you need to get top mid very quickly. Oh, what a nade. That really sucked. For me there. I think, I don't know, I guess slow reflexes I got great, but it's just a nade. I'm going to push top mid on my teammate and throw nades in their pockets. A lot of times you want to stay on your, nice VR, that was solid there. And there you go, that's why you want your teammates in the pockets. Or top mid, you see how all four of us are top mid, and because they were behind me, I was able to get away with, being the aggressor. Because they were able to push shots into people for me, which is really important. That's why team shot is so important. Right here, they called out one shot in their man cannon, and they said spawning backstage. So basically what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to flank from man cannon, because I already knew they had a flag spawn. You almost never want to go man cannon, because that's the heaviest spawn in this game type, and if you wait that spawn, it really sucks. But since they had already spawned flag, I went through man cannon to try to get a good flank as they ran out of their flag lobby. It ended up working out, and we ended up getting I think we ended up getting a cap because of it. But yeah, we do here. Right here, if you notice, I'm gonna go my flag mainly because if they have a sniper on their flag, or if my flag guy dies, I can either score it or I can pepper the guy with the snipe in the face and unscope him, which is really important. A lot of people don't want to go flag, like I always say in all my videos, and you have to do the things that nobody wants to do. Right here, I pushed too far into their base, and I'm gonna try to man cannon back to my side. And I like airstriking with the rockets. I think it's gives you really good angles, and it helps you clear up top mid really quickly. And even if it doesn't help you clear up top mid, it'll have the effect where a lot of times if we know people have rockets and they're about to take man cannon, we will push back and hold in our lobby until he lifts over and try to handle him when he's on our lift. So just by having the rockets going over lift, people will stay in their lobby, which will pretty much give you top mid. And that's how you actually handle the guy. If you know someone has rockets on man cannon, you usually want to try to stay in your lobby, wait for him to lift over, Don't give him any kills, easy kills, and then wait for him to land, and then just bombard him with nades. You don't want the whole team to worry about him, but you want 2 people just bombarding him with nades and make sure he doesn't get set free in your lobby with those rockets. Alright, right here we're getting a really good push into the base, and the reason I threw that nade there was because I thought he would back off once he saw both of us and he'd fall right into my nade. After getting the double kill, and I had waited the flag spawn, I was thinking they were going to spawn man cannon now, and we were going to get an easy cap, but once I recognized both my teammates had died, I knew I was in a really bad situation here. So if you notice, I reload and I walk to the stickies and I just relax and stick him. And right now, once again, I'm not getting shot in the back, I'm going to just swing around rather than run from him and get the stick. Recognize the situation for what it was, and all my teammates are dead, so I'm going to go ahead and try to kill them all so they don't get an advance. Make sure you click on my next video.